We'll do it your way, YouTube. Just like always. What's good? What's good? Where are my scanteros at? My scanteros. Oh no, wait. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't even know I could get these options too. Oh shit, what a trip. We'll mess with those some other day. I'm over here messing with the features. Oh wait, how do I get out? Oh man, what I do? Spencer, hold up. I'm over here messing with shit I shouldn't even be messing with. Oh, there we go. Damn, homie. Okay, now I know not to press those buttons again. Hey, that's cool to know though. I get to do like more shit on this shit.
I didn't like.
Yeah. I always had these options right here, but I just never clicked on them. But now I know what they do. They're trippy. Give it, homie. What's good, Jesus? Oh, well up in the yarda. What a big dog tapping in, loco. That's right, homie. RC Loke. Oh, what's good with you, amiga? How you been, homie? Feed me or what? Working or qué estás haciendo? Damn, because I know where you're at right now. It's like 3 a.m. No? Pinche bola de tecolotes. But what's good though? I've been good. That's right, homie. Doing your thing or what? Getting your grind on? Yeah, just got home from work. Damn, homie, on that late night. South Central is definitely up in the casa, homie. What's good? What's good? Um, damn 40 King Cobra, you know, Joe. Oh, you know we gotta hit them King Cobras, homie. Busy fucking day. Yeah, I feel you, homie. Yeah, you know we gotta, we still drink with them broke folks drink. I ain't gonna fake the funk and break my piggy bank just to go get a bottle of Henny. It ain't happening. It's funny how it's always a bottle of Henny, huh? It's almost like they borrow each other's props for these videos sometimes. They all use the same shit. They all drink the same shit. It's crazy. Um, aquí, carnal, you don't play. Thank you for making feria out here in the Bay. That's right, homie. Gotta get your paper right. How have you been, carnal? Chilling. Same shit, different day. Similar toilet. Now we just grinding, homie. You know what I mean? Trying to see what the day brings, what moves we could make. You know what I'm saying? Another day. That's right. And shout out to all of Richmond too. Repping it. Woo woo. Out that Richmond area. It's a brown thing. Bow down. But what's everyone up to on this fine, well, technically a Saturday now, huh? On this Saturday, late night, on that Scante hour. You are tuning in now to the Scante hour. I finally got my Samsung 20. Damn, the one that you paid, how much did you pay for it? Like 800 for it? I almost fainted that day, I remember. ¿Y qué tal? Full worth the feria or what? Well, it cost cheaper than I thought. How much you spend? I saw a video a long time ago about how the alcohol weird names like Sprite and gin. It said that's alcohol, but this year that's why don't drink no more or smoke. That's right, homie. Scante hour. The Scante hour. You are now tuned in to the Scante hour. Bien prendidos. Now that's good though. It's better to live life like that. You know, just when that shit doesn't destroy your body. Us on the other hand, we like living life a little bit on the edge. It 1,100. Everyone call 911. Call 911. 1,100? Damn, my boy, I could buy a car for 1,100, homie. Serio. A piece of shit bucket, homie, pero a ranfla nonetheless. You know, and when you have a ranfla, technically it's like a motel too. So it's a hotel and, a car. So, for when they kick you out or when they lock you out, you gotta sleep in the ranfla. You know what I'm talking about, homie. Don't act like you don't know. Nah. I'm committed to help my carnal watch over his post. Just drive by once every 8 hours until Sunday. Damn, my boy, that's firme. What do you guys guard or what? Like what do you guys take care of or what? Or you guys just patrol? Are you guys like those cops, like no, those securities, like Craig and Dede? Top notch security of the world, Craig of the world, Craig. That fool only gave them a whistle. Pinche vato savage. Hey, I enjoy your channel. Hey, thank you, TK. I appreciate that. It was worth it. No. Serio? Or what does it do or what? Does it like cook breakfast or does it cause if I'm gonna pay that much for a phone, my boy, it's gotta like cook or it's gotta like iron my clothes, but it's gotta do something though, my boy. It's gotta do something that another phone can't do. Like that shit must like shoot lasers or maybe I could use it as a razor, but there's gotta be something, my boy. If I'm paying that much, homie, I expect something more than just phone calls and text messages, my boy. I expect holograms, you know, massages, maybe, but some shit, homie. It's gotta do something. I'm not paying all that feria just to be calling people and texting people. Phones now over 1,000. No wonder. Nah, when they drop their phone or when they or some shit like that, they'll be tripping. I didn't have to pay though. I got. Oh, you got it in credit. That's right, homie. Jin was, I believe, Japanese demon evil sprite. When you drink alcohol, can attach themselves to you. Well, you already know my opinions on all of that, my boy. The homie termite up in the building. What's good with you, carnal? Hopefully, termite is gonna be working on some raps right now. Hey, my boy, we gotta hit another rola, homie. Serio. I eat mostly organic meat and a lot more leaves, greens like kale. That's good, homie. That's feed me. That's right. Also, so you're not really somebody that's down with the beef, huh? You ain't trying to have that beef. Me, I'm a carnivore. Nah, but that's good though that you eat healthy. You know what I mean? Taking care of yourself. That's right, as you should be. Especially, wow. Well, you know what? Who knows nowadays, food, because they add chemicals to everything. There's chemicals. Everything's polluted now. A spot that they rebuilding Simon. Oh, that's right. Yeah, le cuidas la mercancía al Chapo Guzmán. Sí, on the low key. That's right. Take care of that fool's merca. Wait, is it still El Chapo who's in charge now? Or is it El Chapo Jr.? I bought a 1989 Mitsubishi Colt for 500. See? I knew it, my boy. Yeah, I remember you used to be able to get Ramflas for like 300, 500, homie. Easily. Pieces of shit, homie. Like the type of cars that like you would break into it just to like hook it up, just to like maybe clean it or maybe put it in a stereo, just how fucked up it was. Like instead of them breaking in and taking something, they used to leave something. That's how beat up it was. Fuck. La vatos used to feel bad for you, homie. They used to hook your shit up. They used to steal it from another car and instead of clucking it, they used to give it to your car. Like, here, homie, you need this shit more than I do. I am no longer 4G. I am a 5. Oh, 5G. Damn, is it a big difference? Now I could finally say I know somebody that has 5G. That's right. Like, shut up, fool. You can't talk to me like that, fool. I know someone that has 5G. Got the homie hormiga. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing, fool. But I know someone that has 5G. So, you better relax, homie, because I'll be able to send you comments, twice as fast now. Off of the homie. Camera and the speed, bro. I got GoPro. Yeah, for camera and speed, my boy, I'm not willing to pay that much feria. Fuck that. I'd rather be lagging than my boy. I'd rather look like one of those Minecraft characters, fool, and be like looking like if I'm like, like on a sick ass perico. Rather look like that than pay that much feria. I'm patrolling the barrio like in the pinta when it's your turn to be gallo. That's right, homie. Just keep a trucha out there. You don't want to get your feathers plucked, little bo peep. So de pico alisco, dijo Miklo. At the pad, kind of pissed at the work. I know you're gonna be spitting some fire, my boy. I know you're gonna drop that fire. I know when you spit it, my boy, is always magic in there. So, what are you patrolling? Roswell, Roswell. Uh, yeah, that's why I am learning how to grow gardens like in Mexico. Yeah, hey, my boy. I don't blame you, homie. That's real talk. You should. But then again, the soil could be all contaminated too now. So, nah, but that's real talk though. I mean, because in reality, you're only gonna know what these fools are telling you, and it's not like they're gonna be telling you the full 100. No. Shadow, have you ever been to Mexico? If you could travel anywhere, yeah, I've been to Mexico before. I've been to Mexico several times. They all been kind of like bad experiences. They don't really take too kind of our kind over there. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Comes with the life. Um, yeah, but if I could travel, like if I legitimately could pick somewhere to go to, I think I would pick like New Zealand. Just because I should be looking like oh fucking like chingon. But I'll probably say New Zealand. That and because it's on the other side of the fucking world, so it's like really far away. It's like the furthest. I think it's like the furthest place you could go to. So it's like if we're gonna go somewhere, we might as well go as far as we can without leaving Earth. Because I'm not down to go to outer space. Shadow, I got a new rola for you to listen to in Spanish, but it's that's right, homie. Yeah, I'm down. Instagram, yeah, it's shadow underscore MOD entertainment. San Pedro and Vernon. That's right, homie. Straight patrolling the danger zone. Because they definitely be cracking over there, homie. It ain't no joke over there. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that show you go to grow food. But yeah, I agree. I watched some of those too. I ain't even gonna lie. Actually, as a matter of fact, we're gonna start growing our own like tomatoes and shit like that too. But just like just for like the morros, you know what I mean? Just like something to do as an activity together. I think all that shit's pretty cool. Um, in my opinion. Let's zoom on the phone. Oh, is it? The zoom in the phone is amazing on 5G. But we broke, my boy. We so broke, homie, that I won't even be able to dream about having 5G, homie, because like that's how poor we are, homie. That it's like my imagination can't even like wrap itself around those riches. Just found this channel. Oh well, welcome, my boy. Welcome to the channel. Where you're able to find just a little bit of everything and a whole lot of craziness. My cousin had a fucking fucked up ski bucket, but they had four. They were 14s, but they kept them clean though. Kept them clean. Like that crazy bitch out there again. Happy Fool's Day, fool. No, that was yesterday, cause it's already midnight, my boy. Ya pasó. So it's happy late Fool Day. 5G is a little bit, just a little bit faster. Oh my boy, I was expecting like some like like some futuristic type shit, like where you like it says the word before it actually comes out of your mouth, like on some type of shit like that. What's up, homie? What's good with you, Alberto? Just kidding. I'm trying to steer the convo in the direction. That's right. What a trip. And Chewy never mentioned that Popeye was his brother. Chewy Marcarno. I know, huh? That's true. No, Miklo's the one that says that Chewy's his Carnal. What a cholo you ever heard. The word Yeah. Salu's gonna. Oh yeah, New Zealand has a new set out there. Oh, does it? Oh, it does. It does. You're right. You're right. You're right. They have a gang over there called Headhunters. That's true. I forgot about them. Yeah, they're one of New Zealand's biggest gangs. Yes, there's gangs in New Zealand, and no, they're not Mexican. Gangs exist in other parts of the world that are not. And no, not because Hispanics went over there. They were actually started by people from those native lands because it's just not a Hispanic thing. This illness infects everybody. And I'm not even making that shit up, huh? That shit's 100. It just seems to be attached more to the Hispanic culture for some other reason. But there's literally gangs all over the world. In all of Asia, Russia, in Egypt. I'm not making this shit up. I'll be covering them soon. Um, you name the country, bro. There's gangs there, fool. And I'm being 100. I ain't making that up. And them motherfuckers be dropping fools too, left to right. Uh, that's right. Just that they're taking this shit and just talking this shit. uh, 5G and example, a doctor can perform a surgery without being there. Oh, that's true. You're right. You're absolutely right. Not thinking about it. Yeah. Damn, but that's kind of lazy though. Like, could you imagine that fool? Like, you need an operation, my boy, and your doctor calls it in. Like, hey, homie, if I'm paying all that feria, your ass better be over here, homie. Not like a pinche phone call. Like, well, can we do this operation through the phone? Like, the fuck? Better bring your ass over here. Like tilt the phone to the left. No, 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 your left. they cut the wrong fucking. They cut the wrong thing off. They cut your huevos off instead of your like appendix. Oh, that's just grave. They want to scotch tape it back. Scotch tape. She'll be all bad. Aki Shadow just took a few days off work, celebrate my B-day. Oh, that's right, homie. Hey, well, happy late birthday, my boy. That's right, homie. You doing your thing. What a big dog. That's right now, watching your video. Hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate it. Smoking OG, cause damn, homie ain't playing. He's smoking that OG. Saludos, G. From the low bottoms, Chino out that east side, 13. Whoa, whoa. 28th Street. You already know what's cracking. Shout out to everybody in the east side. That's one of my favorite wedding cakes. What wedding cake? You know, like what's the best cake? I would probably say red velvet cheesecake, my boy. Red velvet cheesecake's probably one of the that one, and then what's the other one? The one that's half flan, half cheesecake. That shit's bomb too. But probably red velvet cheesecake's probably like top notch, homie, top notch. And if you like some orgasm type level, it'll be having you happier than mankind when he puts on Mr. Sacco. That's how happy it'll have you. I like how you took your time, Mato, to put up your video on everything you put out, especially the my. Oh, hey, well, hey, I owe it all to the homies, dog. Because if it wasn't for the homies, none of this shit would be able to happen. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that shoot me the info, the pictures, and all that. You know what I mean? It's not like I knew, while the bottles were at. You know what I mean? Homies shoot me all of this, so I owe it all to those camaradas. Well, to all the homies. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool shit. It's not like I'm a wizard and I just knew all of this. You know what I mean? I just chop it up with homies. So. I'm just, it's cool that I just happen to know a gang of homies. We've been around. We've been around. I'll let you know. Right here. We're talking about the yes guy. Woo, I know, that's right. The Bombay. Oh, that Southside FIU Locals 54. The Rolling 50s is up in the building. Woo, woo. Shout out to the FIU Locals. You know they be fucking it up. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. Nah, but that red velvet cheesecake, fuego, homie, fuego. That's some bomb shit. especially when food's having the munchies. Nah, but you know what? That's crazier though now because when you have like all these edibles now, because they be coming up with some crazy shit, some crazy edibles. Like they have the Mexican candies and edibles now. They have fucking pancakes. I seen que paletas. Like what the like no they even have, you know what they have? I don't know if you guys seen them. You know those fucking pinches, those payaso fucking marshmallow shits. You know they have chocolate on them or whatever. They have that shit as an edible. Like fucking, like no, like no mames, güey. Ya pusieron todo. These fools saying mazapanes, fool. Mazapanes with fucking with THC. That's crazy. Now you don't even know, like when you take you some like some candy or some shit, like you know, they probably don't even tell you. You're all right there tripping. Like you're gonna look like Smokey in the movie when he's in the pigeon coop. Get off me, man! Get off me! That shit was funny. Have that fool with the fucking lowrider chasing that fool down the street. Who was that? Hector? No, Hector from Fast and the Furious. Or was it a different vato? Because they always get the same Hispanic to play the vatos. It's always the same three vatos, huh? The fool from the Fast and the Furious, and then that fool from Friday, no, and Danny Trejo. Like there it is. You have your squad. Sega. Uh, food. Now the red velvet cheesecake is just it's just food. But like the other shit is like it has the like it gets your faders. Like it takes a while for it to kick in, but like it'll fuck you up. That's the name of the weed straight. Those edibles go too far. People need to keep those away from. Yeah, that's true. You ain't lying, my boy. You're not lying, homie. Like imagine there's adults that be having panic attacks fool, when they take that shit. So you imagine? Um, yeah, because there's so many people that are like what do you say? They're very like they're not responsible, homie. They be like forgetting their shit. They just be leaving it everywhere, and then the morros, they're not gonna know no different. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree 100 with you. Wedding cake is his bud. Will you be down to interview homies? Yeah, I have interviewed several homies, my boy. On my channel, if you go to the interviews, I interviewed several camaradas already. I used to have more, but YouTube took them down because when I first started them, well, I don't know if some of my day ones were here, but they remember. When I first started them, I made the mistake of before when I was interviewing homies, I used to have music playing in the background because I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about all the rules and all that shit. So then I was getting hit with copyright strikes and I was getting flagged, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like what the hell's all this shit?" So then, I read it and it says that, well, because, I'm playing other people's music, that is copyright. So that's why they took them down. And I was like, fuck it. So now when I interview the homies, I don't play music because depending, depending on which song it is, because some artists will let you have, you'll get a copyright strike, but they won't take your video down. Like they're cool with it. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, oh, well, he's using my rola, but I'm not tripping about it. But there's some individuals out there, homie, for what reason, I don't know, because I have had this shit happen. Or se agüitan, homie, and they'll ask YouTube to take the video down from your channel. You know what I mean? I guess because I don't know if they don't want their music being associated with you, or for whatever reason, my boy. Or maybe because they think that you're making money off of their shit, or for whatever reason, homie. But I'm thinking to myself, like, fuck, food, like, tanta feria that you fools have, like, you fools already made it. What you worried about me for? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even making money off of your stupid ass. But like fuck, like to be big time for it, and like like with all that feria for, and to still be worrying about like little shit like this, it's fucking ridiculous. Pinches muertos de hambre. I like chocolate cake with bananas and strawberries. Damn, that shit sounds good, homie. That's some banana split type shit right there. Oh yeah, or the movie 187, I think. Oh yeah, 187 with the KOS, no? That's the one with KOS, no? What would you prefer better, menudo or pozole? Menudo, my boy. I'm a menudo guy. I like menudo, especially con la pata. Fuego. Oh yeah. Now the best menudo is in the best menudos in West Covina. Well, what's the name of that place? Don Berto, I think is the name. Don Berto. There used to be one right here by my pad too. It was called Las Palmas. but they took that shit down, or it burned down, or some shit happened. Yeah, because there's a place in San Pedro where they do like good menudo, but you gotta show up like early as fuck because they only do like a certain amount or whatever. So like there's a big ass line and they'll run out. So whoever was waiting in line, but they're lucked out. And fools will go with their ollas, my boy. They say they go with their ollas, fool. Like damn, dog, is that gravy? Shit. So from what I heard, that's what homies tell me. The vatos at my jale, they be telling me like, "Hey, you should go," and I'm like, "My boy," because they say they wake up at 6 in the morning, food to stand in line. I'm like, "There's already a line at 6 in the morning, my boy." Like, I know I just play around, food, but we're not on scante, food. That we're gonna be out there waiting at 6 in the morning for some menudo. A la verga, güey. A esa hora todavía estoy pisteando, güey. Todavía ni me duermo, güey. I'm gonna be waiting for some menudo. Chales. The color to the phone is it? Um, are you thinking of covering gangs in Mexico? Yeah, I'm gonna cover every place. Every place that there's neighborhoods. Um, I already had people from all over the damn place hitting me up, and I tell them, "Oh, my boy, you gotta wait, you gotta wait." Um, like, "Oh, we have neighborhoods over here," ooh," and they'll be from like places like, "What? Where the hell is that at?" I be tripping out sometimes. So I be tripping out sometimes, like people that watch my channel from like all these weird countries, and I'm just like, "That's crazy." I even had a FaceTime with some vato that lives in France, homie. Cause I was like, this vato don't live in France, and then he FaceTime me. I was like, what the fuck? Like in France, homie? That's crazy, huh? I'm like, just bump into my channel. He was like, oh, I was looking for French gangs, and then your shit popped up, and I was just like, oh. I'm like, oh, you guys have barrios over there? And then that fool started breaking it down to me because he's from a neighborhood over there in France. And me enseñó fotos with sus camaradas and everything. And I'm just like right there tripping out. I was more interested in that fool's topic than he was in mine. I'm like, ay, güey, a ver qué pedo. I told that vato, hey, you should start a channel, homie. Well, you already had me right there. Like, it's because it's a trip, though, because it's a different country. I don't know. In my head, fool, growing up, I always pictured like this being like more of an American, like problem or whatever. I didn't like I always picture like French or like England or like like Switzerland, like places like that. I always pictured it, being peaceful and nice and pinche birds flying and gente skipping and all kind of like shit like that. And then to find out que ahí pues todavía pinches balazos and drive-bys and stabbings and the fucking tagging and I should be wild, fool. But that's the thing though. The illness is everywhere. You know what I mean? Um, which goes to show, like they say, it's a universal problem. It's not just a Hispanic thing, like Americans claim it is. All these Mexicans always fucking shit up. Like tu madre putos. YouTube be done for fucking shit. Yeah, fool, they have a lot of rules, fool. No lie, they do. They're supposed to have all kinds of rules. It's crazy, fool. It's like walking through a minefield. Um, but luckily I know my law, so me la pelan. Uh, you should upload your video to. What is that? I never even heard of those. Is that like the black web? This is my first time hearing about those. What is that? Is that like those like websites? You think the Lakers are done? Yeah, the Lakers are done, my boy. They're done, fool. They're done. You know what made me so mad about this season, like more than anything else, that fucking Russell Westbrook is such a diva, my boy. He refuses to take any kind of responsibility for his fucking like he's not willing to change or to he's not willing to change and he's not willing to take a step back for to work as a team effort, you know what I mean, like he literally does whatever the hell he wants, you know what I mean, even if it's damaging to the team. He doesn't give a fuck, and then he'd be still wondering why people criticize his ass. That's crazy, my boy. When you already been traded from team to team to team to team and played with multiple superstars, my boy, you have to come to the realization where it's like maybe it's not these teams, maybe it's not all these players, maybe it's me. You know what I mean? But now that Vato says it's not him. I hate people like that. The Vatos that it's everybody else except them. Like the vato that gets fired from like his 10th jale, but he still blames the company. Ah, fool, them vatos are racist right there, fool. That's why they fired me. Like, my boy, you already been fired from 10 different places. Are you sure it's always it's always the jobs, my boy? Like, could it not be that it's maybe it's you? Nah, fool, it's these places. Like, oh, all right. Like at a certain point, my boy, you have to really sit there and like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, ¿Sabes qué? Hey, maybe it's not all these jobs. Maybe it is me. Maybe it's because instead of bringing down the pallets, you were in the parking lot hitting the pookie. I don't know. I'm just saying. Nah, I don't think it's that fool. Because I think the manager, I think he does it too. Hey, the fools that smoke scante, they always think that everybody else smokes scante too. Like, nah, fool, because that fool does it too. I'm like, what? Like, how do you know? Ah, well, you could just tell. Like, you could just tell. No mames. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen that. That does happen. Like, what do you mean you could just tell? Like, I think it's you, my boy. Lakers been done. Yeah, Lakers have been done, my boy. They long gone, homie. At this point, there's a better chance that the Browns will win the Super Bowl than the Lakers. That's how disappointed I am in them. And LeBron too. LeBron's not even a real leader. That fucking diva, always making excuses too. Like, own up to your guys' shit, man. Che par de viejas. Where's the best place to eat some street tacos, carne asada tacos? Best tacos to eat? Oh no, but they're not open 24 hours. The only place that I know is open 24 hours is Taco Gavilan and Tacos Mexico. They're the only ones. Taco Gavilan. I know there's some taco trucks, but like the latest one, maybe like at 2. I know there's one right there on what is it on Downey Road? Um, on Downey Road in Slauson, there's one right there too. Those are pretty good. It's where the train tracks are at, and across there's some warehouses, and it posts up in the parking lot, and it's there to like 2 or something like that. They got some good shit there too. It's the city of Vernon or Maywood. No, Vernon. Yeah, I think it's Vernon. I don't know. Could be any of those cities. That area be getting confusing sometimes. You got signs that say different cities. Like, hey, which one is it, my boy? Out of the 3, I can't believe Cody resigned with WWE. I honestly thought he was gonna go to AEW. I honestly did think that. Hey, maybe Vince, broke him off or something. Yeah, but that was a trip. If anyone ever comes to the ATL, stop by it. El Chilango, all right. Yeah, I bet Chilangos get down. Hey, pero now that I got you on the live, I have a question, or better yet, hey, why when you post a video with the homies representing their idols in the flickas you have them flipped over quick? Oh, because when I edit them, it gives me a certain amount of time, right? Like when I'm editing the video, there's a certain amount of time from one end. And if I want to make it all fit in one video, I have to kind of cut the space of of the photos in order to make it fit. So it goes like on a time frame thing, I guess. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes when the video is too many of those neighborhoods that I'm trying to jam into one video, the timing has to be cut in order for it to fit. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's why it's like that. Like for the pictures to be longer, I would only be able to fit like maybe like 3 neighborhoods or 4 neighborhoods into the video. Unless I get a better editing software, maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not too. How can I say? I'm not too. But so I have the homie do it, mi camarada, because I'm not too tech savvy. Casi no sé nada de pinche technology. That's something that I'm green in. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get my tech game up. I'm walking around carrying a quite textbook before say keep up the good work. Yeah, well, my boy. Yes, hey, well, stay out of trouble, homie, and ponte trucha. You know what I mean? And you're carrying a Nerf gun. Remember, uh, allegedly, homie, allegedly. Remember, it's always allegedly, homie. And you just playing right now. Remember that. You know what I'm saying, carnal? Porque ya sabes cómo es la internet. There's homies too in Australia. Yeah, there is. In Australia, there's a lot. I know that for a fact. We have a camarada who's Australian. Uh, if you like, you missed. Serio, huh? Nah, I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I could put like less, maybe like that. It'll be more videos. It'll be like a longer wait, but um, yeah, I think probably like a better editing software. I have to look into like that, like which ones are like top notch and shit like that. Todavía estamos verde, hijo. Somos de las calles, acuérdate. We barely know how to use a toaster. uh, France has like African gangs. Yeah, they do, my boy. Those fools are crazy, homie. We got nothing on them vatos, homie. Because them fools, well, their governments let them do whatever the fuck they want. That's fine. Swear, les vale verga. Would you ever take the channel to another level and pull up to Vargas? Of course, we're blessing. Yeah, no, I have done that already, my boy. Those are gonna be coming soon. I already have done that. They're just there. They're already finished and everything. They're just waiting for me to upload them. Um, so yeah, I have done that already. So that's gonna be coming. So so that's coming. I released like a little sample of it, to show people like what's coming. Yeah, but I have already done that. Um, the homies that gave me that idea since a while back ago, since we're always chilling right there either way. Because like I pull up to different homies in their spots, and we just be kicking it, and he'd be like, "Hey, well, since you're already right here, fool, we do a tour." Like, all right. I'm still seeing like the like around that because at the same time, you don't want to burn out, too much too. So the Lakers were done when they started building. uh, yeah, I think it was a big mistake letting all those key players go just for Westbrook. Um, when he came, I knew there was gonna be some. I knew there was gonna be some some troubles in the road. I just didn't know they were gonna be this bad. Have you ever been gang stalked? Have you ever been gang stalked? What the hell is gang stalked? What is that? Another sending my saludos to you, homie, from in Ventura County, the 805. That's right. Shout out to the 805 and all the 12 streeters. Whoa, whoa. It's always someone else. You can just tell the Dubs can't win. You think the Warriors might? You know what? The Warriors might pull it off. They might. Yo, M.O.D. Have you heard about Silent? But yeah, I couldn't believe when I started watching the videos of that vato. Normally I don't like to judge other YouTubers and shit like that. I don't talk about stuff like that. But man, that vato's some piece of crap. Fool. Serio, he is. I can't believe it. Individuals like that exist. Fool. That's crazy. You know. But hopefully you learn, homie, porque le va a ir mal. People that behave like that, like it's crazy. Fool. Like does the spotlight mean that much, my boy? Where you could potentially lose your life? It's always fun and games, my boy. So they end up on the wrong side. Let's go Dodgers. Yeah. You want some Mama's tacos? You have to come to the. Oh yeah, no. What Tijuana has the shit, my boy. Los traen de todo, güey, hasta de perro. Su madre. YouTube can be dangerous. Well, YouTube is not gonna be as dangerous as the streets. You get what I'm saying? Like, the streets are the streets is deadly. The deadliest, so YouTube can't be more deadlier than the streets. You know what I mean? YouTube. Let's make YouTube great again. Let's campaign for that. Watch out, and you should make more videos about. Uh, oh yeah, you know what? You're right, my boy. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right. That's true. It fucked up. Cody wanted to see him poke. I know. You know. I honestly, Ormiga. I honestly thought that was gonna happen. I honestly thought that was gonna happen. I didn't expect him to come back. Serio, I wasn't. That's why I was like tripping out. Because I know that Vince McMahon lately, you know, he's been like, the vatos really don't like this fool, you know, like I don't know, he's power tripping or something, or maybe it's his age. Quién sabe. All I know is that he's plowing his company to the ground though. Because his shows are not even exciting no more, my boy. Not even the past WrestleMania. No, todo vale verga, way. You know what I mean? That vato, and you know it because he refuses to evolve with the times. You know what I mean? He refuses to change his ways. Pues, that vato's still stuck in you know his same old shit. Last comment, I pulled the trigger too fast, but when I was saying give everyone a good 5 second on the you'll get more videos. Yeah, you're right. I didn't bother thinking about that. What you said. Jasper Loco, shout out to the Eastside Baldwin Parque. Whoa, whoa, up in the building. Local midget and rascals.
It's already.
Yeah.
It just turned 12.
No, an hour ago.
And I just started sleeping.
WrestleMania Part 1 is tomorrow. Yeah. But the matches, I'm telling you, the cards look whack though. The cards look. There's no excitement in them cards. Fool. Those matches are garbage. They're not WrestleMania quality, you know, matches. Hey, you know what? They get lazier with the stories now too. The storylines are garbage too, my boy. Like, there's no storyline. Before, remember the storyline? They used to have vatos going to people's houses, uh, car crashes, and all kinds of crazy shit. Fool. Now they just like, you know, they just throw some fools in there and they call it a main event. Like, that's somebody. They go based off of their names. Like, they just get two big names, fool, and just throw them in there, and they expect people to be satisfied with that. It's not a boxing match. That's why I still watch it. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you. That's one thing that AEW has over them.
I feel like I look smart.
That's what I said when I got out that thing.
You're right.
It's the glasses.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, AEW has that definitely over them. But why AEW just can't compete with the WWE though is because of the legacy that the WWE has. You know what I mean? The nostalgia. You know what I mean? The reputation, pues. It's hard to compete with that. That's why all these other companies they have always fell off, my boy, because it's hard to compete with that. Because these guys are the originators. Of, you know, they started this gangster shit. Imagine seeing Hulk Hogan like that. We started this wrestling shit. Motherfucking things I get, and then viene Ric Flair. Hello. Woo! The nature boy, Ric Flair. Le salían las venas from the neck and everything.
Are these the good muffins?
There's bad muffins?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as bad muffins. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. These are good.
Damien's this week too.
Bam! It's a bomb. You fell asleep already?
Oh, good one.
Those are the best cookies in the world. Was my favorite when I was 8. I never liked him, to be honest with you. I always hated that fool. Fool's whack. You dislike my video? Gracias, my boy! You know that my channel is an option. It's optional. You don't have to watch it.
Right.
But I appreciate the feedback, my boy. Every little boys and girls. No mames. Vatos on the internet be funny. Another JCat channel got themselves in something because I've been seeing lately that these JCat channels are getting more and more on the lives. Serio? Why? why they gonna be paranoid for? I mean, you're confident in yourself. I mean, you shouldn't be paranoid of anything. You know what I mean? You're only paranoid of something if you have something to hide, or if you're really not that confident in your abilities. I mean, you just gotta come to the realization that death is part of life. It's normal. It is. You could cross the street to go to the store to buy, I don't know, a can of beans, and a car could just get off and hit you. or a tree of a branch could fall and just crush you. I mean, you know, death is normal. As a matter of fact, it's the only thing that's guaranteed in life. It sounds emo, but it's actually the truth though. um, I'm not saying you should welcome it, but I mean you shouldn't fear it either. Uh, what you drinking? King Cobra, ya sabes, we still keep it ghetto. It's night time for the club.
Oh my god.
Is that what it is? Oh, it is. It's Pennywise. The fact that he would title his channel that is crazy. Not even joking around. That's the fact that people have humor in that way is disturbing. You know what I mean? And with all jokes on the side, though, like psychologically wise, that's disturbing. That
What's wrong with that printer?
people would say nothing. You just gotta
It's not
turn.
printing. I said it can't.
Did you turn it on? Turn it off and turn it back on. Even to use it as like joking wise, it's disturbing that out of all the things you could have picked, that's the thing you decided to pick on. You know what I mean? It goes to show like there's some trauma there. With all seriousness, though, like that form of comedy, it sets off a lot of red like alarms. So that person should probably get some, therapy. He feels that silence where he has to, come that loudly. You know, the neglection is real. Death and tax. Serio, homie ain't playing right there. That's facts. That's such a good. Yeah, I'm telling you, like that's crazy. Even like to say it like as in a joking manner, or whatever. Like it's ridiculous. You know, and it's sad that people nowadays they can't really see the difference. Like, well, it was just a joke. Like, it's just because I was trying to troll, whatever. Like, no, well, you could troll. You know what I mean? But a lot of the things that people put says a lot about their own personas. Even if they are trying to get the other person mad, the things that they decide to say is is gonna say a lot about that individual.
I'm gonna punch the wall.
Because those thoughts just don't manifest out of nothing. That's the dude who makes BS channels because they can't come like as yeah. It says like they're troubled though. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot of problems in their own personal lives. So that's why I really don't like sweat them all that much because I know when they come doing that stuff, like it says a lot about them, but not in a good way though. Um, you know, it's a lot of anger that's bottled up inside. Because when you're trying to make other people like mad and bring them down, it's because you feel some type of way of how you look at life. You don't like to see other people happy. You know what I mean? Because you feel like it's unfair that that why do I gotta be, the only one that's miserable and stuff like that. They will never admit it, my boy, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? They're not happy with their life. Obviously they won't say it, but I have done breakdowns of like why people troll. There's some people that can say agüitan, you know what I mean? But it's the truth though. It's never a healthy behavior when you're trying to bring down somebody else. It's never healthy. You know what I mean? Like it's always something that's really actually there. It's not like I was just playing or I was just joking or it was all games. Like no, it's actually saying something about your persona. Like, and with all bullshit to the side, it's saying something about your persona. The fact that you want to irritate people and get people mad says a lot about your character, my boy. And that's not me like hating on you or anything like that. I'm being dead serious. Um, like I would recommend some therapy just to maybe like help ease the mind. There's nothing wrong with that. It's normal. You know what I mean? People go through shit. You know, because when it bothers you that somebody's like like doing well, you're just trying to, you know what I mean? Like that's alarming. Hmm. Yeah, you're not lying.
It's not working yet.
No, I don't even know how to use that damn thing. Yeah, but it's crazy.
I'm about to wake mom up. I need this. Oh, one more one.
Top five deadliest vitamins. No, there's no such thing as deadliest, my boy. Um, like that legitly is there's no such thing as deadliest. They're all deadly. They can all do potentially do the worst and the heinous. So there's no such thing. They throw for yeah. It's sad. Even if anyone would think about it, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, anyone that finds any type of humor in that, it's very disturbing.
Finish that. Finish that.
And then they got the fakeness. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they're fakeness. It's more about like them trying to make themselves feel better. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily say like you know that they're fake. It's more like a cry for help kind of. Um, that's why like I literally don't be like talking shit to these individuals or whatever because I already know like the thoughts that must be going through their heads. So I I would be no better than them if I pick on their how could I say their mishaps, you know what I mean? Their problems, and I just start poking at it. Then I become no better than them. That's why I tend not to do that. See, while other people might see it and they get mad, like I see it from the other perspective, like, well, this person has a lot of things going on with it. You get what I'm saying? Um, so by me doing that, I'm not gonna be making it any better. I understand that it's a defense mechanism for them to react like that because they all do. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you're getting to the bottom of somebody's problem, and then they completely get quiet, and then they become aggressive. You know what I mean? And they're just done talking already. Like shut the fuck up already. That's because you're getting closer and closer, and they don't like it. You know what I mean? The truth is starting to hurt, and that's what they don't like. So they just shut it down. Um, you know.
Oh, got to shut down.
Sub Shadow, ¿cómo estás? Oh, what's good with you, Ricardo? What's cracking like it? What you up to, my boy? Serio, my boy, you have the best. Hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate it. Hey, homie, congrats. Oh, yeah, hey, that's right. Hey, I want to thank all of you guys for getting me to 11K. I barely, yeah, I'm at 11K. I barely seen that. Thanks to all of you guys for making it happen. You know, all my solid ones, Omega, Jesus, everyone for making it happen, homie. I appreciate it, dog. Because, like I said, I didn't even think I was gonna get to 20, my boy, and I'm already at 11K. So that's crazy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, everybody, and I really do mean that shit. That's cool. Yo, was I gonna be thinking that gente was gonna want to listen to me? That's a trip. Yeah, I'd be losing track of that shit too. That should be crazy. I'd be tripping out. When's the raffle? What's today? I'll probably do it on Tuesday. I'll probably do it on Tuesday. Um, Probably been doing that. Probably on Tuesday. I've been following you for a minute now. It's hard just to subscribers yet. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a trip. It'd be a trip how fast my channel goes. Because I wouldn't think people want to be like here, motherfucker out, motherfucker out at the ghetto. You know what I mean? Shit's late because one of the logs it. Oh yeah, I prefer late hours. I honestly prefer doing it in the late than in the morning. I know in the morning there's bigger channels that go on and people hop on those. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I let everyone get their shine, even if I have my views, and stuff like that. Like I ain't no hater either. You know what I mean? Um, so I normally just like wait till everyone does their thing. Um, Nah, well, gracias, my boy. I owe it all to the homies, dog. Because if it wasn't for them, none of these videos would be possible. The thing that gets me like frustrated sometimes is like they be telling me like, no, this is wrong and this is no, he messed up right here or he lying about that. It's like, my boy, the info's coming straight out of them vatos' mouths, homie. You gonna tell me
Why?
you're gonna know more about their vatos than them? Like, or if you have any complaints, go tell them. Fool. Go tell them that they're tripping, my boy. That they don't know what they're talking about, even though they're from those vatos and you're not. Pero tú vas a saber más que ellos. It'd be crazy sometimes, fool. Like, the audacity of these individuals.
It said do a hard reset. I might not know how to do a damn hard reset.
See, I told you have to reset it.
No.
That's the only way it's gonna do it because it's not the signaling. Because it has to be compatible with it.
It literally like print cannot.
Gotta get.
Why can't you print?
Hell, how can I guess? Well, email me. Email me and I'll shoot you my number. Um, you know what I mean? What about you from? I'm from Radford Street, my boy. It's in North Hollywood. 818 Valley, San Fernando Valley, city of no hope. Out the 818, woo woo, LA County all day, baby.
Yes.
No hope. We call it no hope. City of no hope. Other people call it no hope, but I call it no hope. Because ain't no hope out here. Nah, we tend to beef with other North Hollywood gangs, so. So we normally don't like saying the name of the city.
Okay, so if there was
It's a habit.
There was a ripped paper in there. So it might have been it, which I don't think it is.
Red paper.
Yeah, there's ripped paper.
Like stuck?
No, it was literally. It looked like somebody bit it. It did look it.
Somebody was hungry. Yeah, I think somebody did bit it.
I don't know what it is for you.
No, then it did get stuck there and it tore it. I still haven't found anyone who has covered the whole.
It's not.
Oh, and I wasn't even done. I'm not even done yet.
It's not.
As time goes by, more homies hit me up and come with everything, and I'm just like, oh shit! Like, well, let's be hands on. We'll get right to it. What up, I I'm Donna from DYP gang. Mucho gusto. I like your videos that you did. Hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate it, homie.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember bumping into your a few of your homies back in the days. At the high school. You guys beef it with the Cyclones? No. Where are they at? Cyclones. I heard of Cyclones, but like the ones in the San Gabriel Valley and the ones in Huntington Park. I got homies out of those Cyclones. But I know that there's several Cyclone neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that there's one also in Inglewood. I want to say Inglewood, or is it West LA? I seen it hit up in North Hollywood. Cyclones. Oh, well, I know that. 18 has Cyclones as a clica, but it would be written, 18th Street Cyclones. It wouldn't just be like Cyclones by itself. And it would be the first time me hearing about them because I never heard of that. I like there was a Cyclones back in the days in Silmar, but it got into Sanford. They became Sanford.
Somebody is preying on my downfall. For
All we could
real.
do, my boy, 100. I don't know if it was a Cyclones. Nah, just like that by itself, and they went in. Nah. They have them as clicas, but just like I'm telling you, there used to be one that, but they used to write it with a C though. It was C. It was Cyclones with a C though. Not with a P. Like DYP puts it sometimes. Daily Young Cyclones like that with a P. But like just by itself that I know of, no, in the Valle, no.
Why can't my
Not even as a tagging crew.
B6
Because I should know, like I,
not print?
I've been up and down the Valle, literally up and down, walking everywhere. Oh yeah, it was with a C. Okay, yeah. There was one in Silmar, but they became Sanford.
It is horizontal, huh? It is horizontal.
No, horizontal like that.
Horizontal's like this. Vertical's like
Mm.
this.
You're
It
right.
was vertical.
I was just testing you. Yeah, there was a Cyclones in Silmar. I knew a gang of them vatos.
What's horizontal?
I had a gang of those homies. But they all became Sanferos. They all got into Sanfed though.
Horizontal is in.
Yeah, I knew the vatos that started, like Solo, Big Solo, Little Solo, Silent, Smokey. Yeah, I knew all them vatos.
How do you?
Puro State Street locals. That's right. Whoa, shout out to State Street. Was an old. Nah, it was a tag banging crew. It was a tag banging crew that started como like roughly around the late 90s. They started. But they were making noise, my boy. They were making noise. They were doing real things. They were tag bangers. And then they were up for a while. They were making their way up because they wanted to become a neighborhood. But then blah 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 blah. They ended up becoming something. And obviously, I can't say everything that's in the middle because we're on the internet. But yeah,
You said I can't print out horizontal things.
a lot of tag bangers were with it. Yeah, there was a lot of tag bangers in the Valle that were with it. I remember like tag banging crews that I remember in the Valle was like TKF, CHB, GFS, RBP, BFL, UEC, IBK, GFS. There was several though. I remember because I used to go walking everywhere. I was staying in Arleta, and we used to walk it from Arleta all the way to North Hollywood. We used to walk from North Hollywood to the Northridge Mall and back, my boy. Walking.
Oh my god.
Not even making that up, homie, on everything I love. And we'll be banging on every vato that we seen on the way over there. There was times caminando away, to take the homie to his cantona because we didn't want him walking by himself. We used to get like in 3 fights, food, taking that vato. Same day. So like vatos knew what was up, you know what I mean? Not to brag about it. We ain't bragging, but we're just being honest. We're stupid because we could have got smoked and all that shit. But when you're young and dumb, te vale verga. You know what I mean? We're dumb. You say some of my homies from DYP. Yeah, Simon. I remember bumping into them a few times. I forgot the homie name. There was un güerillo. I think I don't know if it was little one. Don't quote me on that, but it was some light skinned skinny vato. He had kind of like a fade with the lineup thing, and he had glasses. And he used to always have some black sweats on because every time I bumped into that vato a few times, he always had them black sweats on.
I'm gonna try to do it from my phone.
Yeah, because we had some homies that at that time they were going to Granada Hills, the high school, and we would go pick them up. I look up, right. Oh yeah, I had my boy. I actually reacted to some of his rolas right here on my channel. I reacted to 2 of his songs right here on my channel already. The homie from Bolin. Yeah, the vato gets down, homie. He's got a lot of talento. I already reacted to his rolas right here on my channel, homie. He's got a lot of skills, fool. He does. I reacted to his rola like a while back ago. You know what I mean? Like I already knew that vato. That vato. He just needs the right the right how can I say like push, like a channel that that has like a lot of to get his stuff out there. Because I know once people like hear him out, that Vato's gonna blow up because that fool has skills. He has that vibe. He has that energy. You know what I mean? He has the swag. He has a swag. You know what I mean? Mid 30s. We're already getting old, my boy. We're already knocking on our 40s. I backed upstate. VFL. That's right. Whoa, whoa. On the front lines. Listen to the bless you. Listen to the hola microphone killer.
Thank you.
Right here. Microphone killer. I like that name, microphone killer. So slapper on, yeah. Hey, I believe you because with a name like that sounds dope. I know. Serio, I am. I know.
What could be the
Serio.
problem?
But todos lo sentimos joven. Todos lo sentimos joven. Yeah, sometimes when I be chilling with the little homie, I remember the first time it was like when we rolled up. It's like he was on the phone. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm right here with one of the OG homies, and I'm looking for the vibe." Like, oh, me thinking in my head that one of the older homies showed up. I'm like, hey, where's he at? He's in the restroom or like what? Like who? Like like the big homie. Like he's like, nah, I'm talking about you, and I'm like, the hell. And then I piece it together. We're like, well, yeah, my age, and then they're 14, 15 years old. It's like, oh shit, that's right. It's a big difference. Um, I sometimes forget.
That could be your son.
So it's a trip like that. Huh? That's when it hit. Reality hit. I was like, oh damn. But I was literally looking for that. But I'm like, well, I'm over here thinking, okay, we're like, oh, one of the homies rolled up. That's crazy. Huh? That was funny though. I don't forget that day. It was a trip. That's when I did like realize it. Like, oh shit.
You know that.
I was like, always feed me. It ain't nothing but a number. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Have you seen that one where it's like, oh, jail's nothing but a room? Do you get it? Like, oh yeah, age is nothing but another, but jail's nothing
Yeah,
but a
nothing
room.
but another room. It's another number. I mean, like, bitch. I wish I was like,
God.
but you can feel it. You can feel it. You just need an extra cup of coffee, my boy. That's all the difference. You know, just takes a little bit more coffee now, and a monster.
Oh yeah. I didn't have one today.
The addiction is real.
I was gonna go to 7-Eleven instead of Starbucks today, but then also
You get addicted to monsters.
mountain.
Oh, Nas. Hey, you know what? Nas don't even work, my boy. I tried them. Those don't work. Like to me, Nas tastes like a. It tastes kind of like a soda, like a Fanta. It tastes to me. It tastes like Fanta. Food. What do you think? EH. So, Johnny Garcia. What's good with you, my boy? How long you been doing videos for? The videos I only been doing them for like this is my like I've probably been doing them for about 2 years now. This is my second year, so about 2 years now. Like about 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is my second year, so yeah, about like 2 years. So I don't have that long doing them. I know there's other channels that have been around for like 8 years, and nah, it's barely my second year. And nomás because like the homies like asked me to, you know what I mean? Like they were like, "Hey, fool, well, put my bottle on there too, my boy." Because then I originally started with mine because I was getting questions about mine, so I just did one on mine, just thinking that, and then the homies were like, "Hey, well, throw mine, hey, mine," because of the homies that I do music with, well, they're all from barrios, So they're like, "Hey, well, hey, throw mine on there," huh? And then it just like after that, it just all started coming in, and I was just like, "All right, cool," you know. And then I wanted to put out the message behind it. You know what I mean? Like a message behind it. Like this problem affects a lot of people out there. You know what I mean? It affects a gang of gente. It affects not just Hispanics, but it affects whites, blacks, Asians. It affects a lot of people. You know what I mean? All over the world, any age, any race. It don't matter. You know what I mean? It's a global pandemic, I guess you could say. Um, you know,
Not the pandemic.
because a lot of people used to try to just attach it to it's like a black and Latino thing. Like, no, this thing exists, to any race. They don't gotta be just black or Hispanic, because you have white neighborhoods, Asian. You know what I mean? And then not just here in America, but all over throughout the world. You know what I mean? To go and show if you how could I say, if you create this mess, these problems, my boy, for your citizens, it's gonna create some havocs, my boy. And not just like from modern day times, because even back then, like, you could call any of these random like mobs that they had, these secret clubs that would go around and claim territory and kill people, like from the Roman times, and all of that, even going further behind that, because they had a name for their group, with individual nicknames. They had symbols, they had colors, and then you weren't able to cross it unless you paid a fee, and then they would catch you in their land. They would hang you or kill you. Essentially, they were gangs, my boy. Essentially they were gangs, before modern times, pues. So this problem has existed since way beyond the modern age. You know what I mean? But it's funny because people choose not to see it. You know what I mean? They choose to call it, history, or choose to call them dynasties, and choose. My boy, they were gangs, homie. Plain and simple. What these street neighborhoods do is no different than what America did when they landed here, killed all these people, and claimed the land for theirs. And if anybody had some pedo, they would have to answer to them. And if you disrespected them, then they would come after you. You know what I mean? They dying for colors too. Flags. Call them countries. You know what I mean? Murder's murder. Regardless of why you're doing it. To say that you rather send your kid to the military than to become on the streets, and my boy, they're still killing. You rather have them kill for countries than kill for streets. Murder's murder, plain and simple. Nobody has the right to die to the hands of another individual. Thou shalt not kill, meaning applying to everyone. You don't get to just try to hide behind, the Constitution, and think what you're doing is justified. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not. These people came and literally took the land for theirs and claimed it for theirs. My boy, who said this land was theirs? Who said, and why? Give me a good reason why this land was theirs to rightfully claim it. It's not. That's one thing when people always try to argue, I always tell them, okay, tell me what gave the founding fathers the right to come here and do what they did, my boy. Like, explain it to me. What gave them the right to come, kill all these people, and then say that this land is ours? Justify it for me. You know what I mean? Of course, America sees that as a problem. Why do you think they hate ISIS? You know what I mean? Because ISIS was trying to do everything that America did. But they want to call them terrorists. Why didn't you call yourselves terrorists when you guys were doing the same thing then? Because America knows that it worked for them. That's what they don't want. They know how successful this plan could be. They should know. The original ones that came here, the ones that cited the Constitution and all that. But that's what I mean, though. Like, you
Oh
know,
my god.
the what military does, my boy, because these fools be having gun. Because war, it happens like this. How you see it now with Ukraine and America, they have gun battles in the cities, my boy, with innocent people getting hit by bullets. Bullets have no name; they just travel. You know what I mean? There's innocent people died throughout all over the world because America meddles in a lot of places. If you look into it, you see America, has troops all over the damn place. You know what I mean? That they muscle their way through these countries or whatever. You see incidents in El Salvador, in Guatemala, in Libya, and the Congos and places like that where innocent people are dying, fool. Because these people are having gun battles in just in the middle of the city. A lot of innocent people are dying all the time by the hands of Americans who are labeled as war heroes. who are given holidays for killing innocent people. But yet, when a gang member does it, it's blown out of proportion and is seen as murder and stuff like that. But yet, you want to be praising these people for doing the very exact same thing. But you think it's different because there's a constitution to defend it? What, a piece of paper that some guys just wrote? And that's what's used to justify it? Miss me with all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth. It's just a piece of paper that these people sign. And they call it law. So that gives them the right to justify anything, any horrendous act that they do, like dropping the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Psst. Like, come on now. The hypocrisy is unbelievable. It's never that I come on here to try to justify the acts of gang members and stuff like that. I don't. But don't paint yourselves as saints either, or try to say what you do is different. It's not. And people get mad at that. You know what I mean? Not offending no one, bro. Those are the fucking facts. And that's the sad truth. Because, like I said, if we're gonna label this as a problem, right? And point out the flaws and errors and all of this lifestyle and stuff like that. Okay, then murder exists universal, right? So if it's bad all equally. So no, you don't have the right to send your soldiers over there and be fucking shooting anybody, homie. Because it's bad, like you said. So what you doing? Oh, but you think because you're doing it is right. Makes sense. They holler that murder and no one has a right to kill anybody and always screaming and preaching all of this. Yeah, when they arrest somebody and now it's on the opposite side of their favor. Oh, yes, don't they be preaching the death penalty and don't they want to push the death penalty on this person? Why? Then that makes you a murderer just like that person. Oh, but it's justified now because it's happening on the other side of the foot, huh? At your convenience, you want to play all these, what's considered murder and what's not and stuff like that. Psst. That's the real hypocrisy. They want to say that gang members can't see what they're doing and their errors, and they're always trying to blame other people. Oh, yeah, but yeah, you're over here praising this country, huh, for doing the very exact same thing. But yeah, you think you're different than these individuals, right? You're saying because you're supporting gang violence and everything like that, you're supporting gang members. Okay, you're supporting murders and all that shit the same too, though. You're even praising them with holidays. So don't give me that shit and think that you better. You know what I mean? Just because you go to church, how many Catholics were killing out there too, and Christians? Your whole entire religion was based off of the blood of other people. Yet you think that you better than other individuals, huh? Because you're praising the right one? Why? Oh, because you see your cause worthy of that. So do these individuals see the cause of that? They see their cause is worthy too? Oh, but it's different, huh? Okay. Right, because you didn't get jumped into your group? Dog, it's ridiculous. My bad. I get too passionate into this. It's because it mind boggles me. I see a problem with it equally, with gangs, with countries and all that. Well, what gets me mad is that people only see the problem with just gangs. And not the other. It's like, no, bro, they're both bad. No, just gangs. Okay. Yeah, because the truth hurts. I know. Because they're not gonna be able to justify it, bro. There's no, there's no reason for it. Like I said, so you rather send your son to kill for countries instead of streets? Yeah, way to go, bro. That's definitely way better, my boy. As many homicides that happen in the streets, my boy. No street gang, meaning all of them combined together, have ever killed as many people as one battle at war does, my boy. These fools kill millions, my boy. Millions. These vatos kill maybe one person and another gang member, So another people that these fools want gone either way. Either way, the people that you guys want gone. So they're doing you the favor, if anything. But you still want to bitch about it. But okay. They kill one person every 3 months. If even that, it's rare. These vatos kill millions in one battlefield. And we're not talking about like actual soldiers. We mean like innocent people, women, children, elders, kids, everything, my boy. When they dropped the bomb in Hiroshima, my boy, they killed pregnant women, elders, children, dyslexic, they didn't give, hey, my boy didn't hesitate, bam, and people were clapping, and yeah, the soldiers are back from war, woo, fucking all kinds of fucking Japanese motherfuckers died, fool. All ages, homie. These vatos didn't give a fuck, dog. These fools are throwing holidays, homie. Holiday. What you guys celebrating? Don't you see that all kinds of women and children just fucking died? That motherfuckers over here clapping. We're talking about millions. They dropped 2 atomic bombs, fool. Psst. Nuclear bombs, homie. And these fools died horrendous deaths because I don't know if you guys know what radiation poisoning does to a human body. For those who didn't die automatically, go and read that shit, the shit that these fools had to endure. But these vatos don't see nothing wrong with what they did, homie. They could sleep at night firme. But yeah, we're the issue, homie. We're the real villains. The shit, the war crimes these fools do is out, homie. Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. Oh, country, see, death is seen as now when you're pushed up against the corner. Now it becomes okay to take another person's life, right? Because you want to justify it. Same with these individuals that try to justify it, because it's all speculation. Would have they really took us all out, or we're just assuming because we don't know? You know what I mean? Because it could only all be assumptions that they would have done that. We're not 100% sure that that's what they would have done. It's kind of like these fools saying that let's go dump on them before they dump on us. It's the same thing, bro. There's no, it's crazy. It's kind of like when these fools say that these fools came and fucked up their barrios, though. Because these lands don't belong to the. That's what I'm saying. These lands don't belong to none of these countries. Yet these countries think that it does. Says who? There's no such thing as America, Japan, Russia, England, France, Germany. There's no such thing, my boy. It's just planet Earth. People are born and you live life right here like every other creature does. How they're able to coexist with each other. You see it in the jungles and stuff like that. They live amongst each other and stuff like that. Because we're creatures too. We're creatures just like them. We're just advanced, obviously. But nonetheless, we're still creatures nonetheless, just like any other creature that's right here on this planet. And you see how they could coexist amongst each other. And even though you see, yeah, you have predators that, they kill each other, they eat each other, in order to survive and like blah, 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 blah. But you have the mental now to leave those animal primate instincts behind, to move on, to better yourself. That's why we're like the top creature in this country, you know what I mean? The best that's, breathing and inhabiting this planet. So we're able to move beyond our predator instincts, you know what I mean? Because then we're no better than lions, alligators, and hyenas and shit like that, you know what I mean? We're doing just like what they do, like mindless animals, bro, fighting for territory and killing others for being different and just to feed ourselves. That's clearly what's happening. We think we're different than animals still. We're still living the very exact same way. I feel like humanity was put here to be able to see that we could live amongst each other because we have the brain capacity to acknowledge that you shouldn't treat others bad, and be able to live amongst each other without being, what I mean. But to think that you have the right to claim this land or to sell this and sell that, when Earth is full of all of these natural resources for us, you know what I mean? To be able to live by. But yeah, you think that you have the right to claim it as all yours and sell it to these individuals. Why? Because you have the muscle to say so? No, that shit is stupid. There's no such thing as an essentially. You know, we're all born the same, my boy. So what makes this land yours? When you're born, well, who gave it to you? Did God come and give it to you? Like, come on now, miss me with all of that. But But it's like, nah, you know what? The establishment is already here, so it's better if we just comply. Aren't you guys always talking about like how we shouldn't be like mindless idiots and be chained down and shackled and everything like that? Oh, but because the system is already here, it's better if we just comply to it. Uh huh. And that's been working, right? Because there's always issues. You can't domesticate a human. That's why you see that all these elections and everything they're not working. Is citizens are still, and you still see the greedy still keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. Because if the economy crashes and all of this shit, if it all goes to shit, my boy, the rich have nothing to worry about. All our senators, president, vice president, they got nothing to worry about. Despite if they're Republican or Democrat, doesn't matter. My boy, if the economy goes to shit, if this shit all goes to shit, my boy, they'll be in their big ass house eating, filet mignon, watching their TV. They ain't got shit to worry about, homie. Food ain't gonna stop coming for them. Electricity's still gonna be running for them. They'll be living feed, man. I mean, they got shit to worry about. But us that are here, the citizens, we're the ones that are gonna be paying the price. And for what? For these folks to give us what's rightfully ours, freedom? To want us charge us for food and water was naturally ours because the earth produces and gives it to us? Just like any of these other creatures that just go to a lake and just drink out of it? And you see them munching, but yeah, we gotta pay for it. To pay for what? Nah, just because these fools want their ends. Because they're greedy. Yeah, the greedy won a long time ago, my boy. These fools are saying that we can't let them win. Let them win what, my boy? They won a long time ago, bro. Because the structure's already here. It's been checkmate, homie, since way back. Since the day that everybody agreed with money, it was the day that these fools won. Because nobody ever wants to blame money. Why does people always want to look at is the race, is the gangs, is this, is that? What it really is, my boy, is the money. But why nobody wants to look at the money as a problem is because everybody wants money. And of course, the problem of the world can't be something that you want, because then that means that you want what's wrong with this world. So obviously it can't be that, right? Because you're not a bad person, so it can't be that. So it must be everything else. It must be their skin color. It must be because they claim these gangs. It must be because they're Democrat. It must be because they're Republican. Yeah, it must be. Because obviously it can't be money. That's why I'm disgusted. That's why I never care for it. It's a necessity, bro. You know what I mean? It don't bring real happiness. You know? It's sad because what money does to individuals. People really be chasing this dream like if money's really gonna fix all their problems, like if it's really the answer to everything. That's why you see all these rich people like Prince, Michael Jackson, Robert Williams, all these people that commit suicide, right, and are drug addicts and alcoholics, right, because they're still miserable with all their life, but yet they're the richest people on the damn planet. Yet they're still not happy, and these are the people that you want to trade your life with. Why? Because they have the money and you think that they living happy when you see them fucking miserable? Bro, come on now. But yeah, because society painted the image that that's what people want. And of course you're going to want to paint this image. Why do they want to paint the image of success and riches and all that? Because you're going to want to go out there and buy it. And guess who that money goes to? It goes to their wallets and pockets. Of course they're going to want to say that that's the goal. Imagine they say if you don't become rich and successful, that you failed in life, right? That riches and all that means you succeeded in life. Currency hasn't always existed. Money hasn't always been around. So what was the goal of life back then? Then before money came into the picture, then there was no point in life then. If that's what they're saying, that's the goal in life. So what was the goal back then? Right? Because they conned everyone to believing that this is the goal. Of course, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna want to say that the riches and all that is the goal and everything, because the money goes directly to them. If you look at how they say that diamonds are rare, right? That you should pay 500,000 for diamonds. Diamonds are common. If you think I'm lying, go research all of that shit yourself, my boy. But just because these people say that these things are rare and the dime of dozen and everything like that they have you guys paying all that feria for them when they're fucking common. But just because they structured it that way, tricking people into believing this. So stash them to make a limited amount out there. Yeah, of course. That way you guys pay up. Right? Because they say that that's what's worth a lot in this world. Why? It says who? And to who? To have a diamond all of a sudden that makes you better than me? Why? What does that diamond do? Does it give you powers? Does it make you stronger? Make you smarter? So why are you better than me because you have a diamond? I don't understand. Right? Because society has paint that as the classes. You know, those who have this, those who have that. You're better than me now because you have a gold chain. Because it must make you stronger, faster, and smarter. Right? Because you're smarter. You know that's why you're better. Because that gold chain gives you those abilities. It doesn't. Then just because you have that material thing, it makes you better than me. That's odd. This, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we out. So I don't want to turn everyone into a rant and all this and everything like that. I already have my blood boiling as it is. I hate the rich. I hate what money has done to society. I hate the way it's fucking how it's polluted our society the way it has. You know what I mean? Um, it's crazy. Shadow, we out.